And with that, we're gonna go ahead and go to our videos of the week.
Let's see who's here.
And we got quite a lot of videos here, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this nice and quick. Of course,
Alrighty.
we're gonna start
I'll
off
be back.
strong.
I'll see y'all later.
Oh, but we have Ask Ponies with Princess Luna.
I'm sorry, I had to hop out of another thing.
No, it's
Come
okay.
back.
We dragged you here for the Pony Generations. I'm sure you.
And I appreciate it. It was great.
I
By the
knew
way,
you'd
there's
get a
bot
kick
in
out
the
of it.
chat.
I knew you'd
Yep,
get a kick.
there's the famous spot again. CMC Bad Hammer.
CMC, we don't want to become famous. We want to become infamous.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
And,
or Commander. Either or.
anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. Here's Ask Ponies with Princess Luna.
Welcome, my little ponies, to Ask Ponies.
Celestia, what are you doing here?
Whatever do you mean, Luna? I'm here to host the Ask Ponies Luna episode.
I was informed that Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash hosted this series.
Well, when I heard that they were asking princesses to be on their adorable little show, I inquired about it, and they asked me to host. Twilight informed me of the volatile nature of the comment section, and I feared it would be too much for you to handle on your own, little sister.
Or you were offended that you weren't their first choice for Alicorn Princess guests, so you infiltrated their video and sent them away.
Luna, how could you think I would do?
Joke's on you! It's safer up here! Good luck with the comment section! Look how high I can bounce!
You killed Pinky.
This is temporary,
No,
correct?
cancel.
Sure. Princess Luna, is Princess Celestia is prettier than you? Nonsense. My sister is regally beautiful, and I would never dare to compare myself to her.
The question was to me, sister, not you.
Oh, sorry, of course. I guess I just got super protective of you, Luna.
That would have been a useful trait to have 1,000 years ago.
Oh,
Princess Luna, Celestia did your job for 1000 years. So, are you sure that you are really needed?
My sister raised the moon. That was the extent of my duties she performed. Try as she might, she was unable to unlock the secrets of the realm of dreams. So, for 1,000 years, ponies were plagued by their nightmares, including her.
I just don't understand. We don't even wear clothing, but I was still so aware that I was naked in front of the classroom. The taunting and laughter of my peers, it was relentless. I'm so happy you're back, Luna.
Princess Luna,
Whatever.
what did you do when you were on the moon?
I'm not ready to answer this question.
Then you don't have to.
So many comments have asked about it, and so many ponies have speculated and wondered. I have to answer it. They deserve the truth, Tia. Just not yet?
Of course, Luna. Let's move on to something else then, shall we?
No,
To
you
Princess
must answer.
Luna, what would be like to have a third sister?
We couldn't possibly know what you are talking about.
No, of course not.
Ah, self-advertising. Self-advertising.
Face the rainbow, mother.
Okay then.
Goldie and Trixie, though.
I know! They were totally a thing before, right?
Oh, totally.
Princess Luna, in an alternate universe, what
Libby
if
is
Celestia
jealous.
became jealous and became Daybreaker and used the elements of harmony to banish her in the sun?
What a silly question. I can't think of any scenario that would make that a reality.
Oh, really? You're saying you can't be jealous of me?
That's not what I said.
I can think of a couple of reasons.
Such as?
Mom and Dad told you all your life how important a job it was to raise the sun so that you wouldn't get jealous of the fact that I can control millions of suns that you all perceive as stars.
That's absurd.
You don't think I can?
You
I
raise the
win.
moon, not move the stars.
Watch me.
Shipping! The shipping!
My power
Are
is
you seeing
beyond
this,
your
Rand?
understanding.
I think they're spelling something. Celestia has a giant.
Proud.
Oh my. What does it say?
Ass. It says ass.
Right.
Princess
Okay, then.
Luna,
Just ignore it.
what did
Just
you do
ignore
when
it.
you were on the moon?
This again?
I wonder if that's ever happened before.
Well, thanks to you, we can't very well ask Pinkie Pie or Rainbow Dash about it, can we?
Luna, who's the best princess? You can't choose yourself.
Oh.
Whatever is the matter, sister? Are you worried that I would not choose you?
Dispense with the mockery, Luna. I'm already aware that you favor another over me. I just don't have to be happy about it.
Yes.
He has a giant
You would
rod.
rule with a quiet dignity, and the rest of us would stare in awe at the wondrous kingdom he created.
I actually want to do the
Perfection.
Church
Dear
of Princess
Princess
Big Mac
Luna.
now.
What are Discord's
Yes.
dreams like?
I only visited them once, and never again.
Oh? Why is that?
Oh, hello, Fluttershy. Oh,
Oh,
I
God!
guess so. Are you sure? I love your
He's
pet.
obsessive
Oh,
much.
I love your pet too. It's so cute. Right. Of course, Fluttershy.
Oh, fudge!
Excuse me.
Discord? Perhaps we should have a talk about obsession and boundaries.
Did you say something, Fluttershy? Fluttershy, I'm not.
Ah. Yes, that does sound terrifying.
You have no idea.
Princess Luna, what did you do when you were on the moon?
This with the has-been hotel.
Incessant, aren't we?
That's the comment
Princess
section.
Luna, are you gay with Princess Slekteet?
What?
Comment section.
I can't decide if that's offensive or not. Are we allowed to say teat?
You do know what they were trying to say, right?
That you have a crush on a female alicorn. Which is true.
What? I do not.
But you told me you were into some pony called online gaming.
That's not a.
Oh
You
God!
casually game online, Tia. That's not the same thing.
It's alright, Luna. Some couples are casual at first, but they grow more
Celestia
serious
is out
over
of
time.
touch. And Al.
You
Actually-
are
He
mocking
doesn't
me,
understand
aren't you?
internet culture.
She might be trolling. She
Princess
actually might be
Luna,
trolling.
Might be
How did
trolling.
you and your
Yeah.
sister get your hair?
You never know.
I mean, it's so mauvey and wavy and sparkly.
Well, there's a funny story about that.
Luna
I
is not
certainly don't
impressed.
find it humorous. You see, Lucinda, my sister here failed to tell me that though alicorns are immortal, their bodies still age.
But our magic is powerful enough to keep us looking young. It just can't compensate for our hair eventually falling out, so we upgrade to these new and better magic-made manes and tails. See? We can even turn them on and off.
That's little comfort for some pony who aged 1,000 years over the course of season 1.
Your body was just catching up with itself. And by the way, you look much better this way.
Perhaps we should show them our true forms.
Don't you even think about it.
Too late!
We done it, Luna.
Priceless Luna,
Oh God!
where
That's
were
terrifying.
you during Candace and Shining Armor's wedding?
Actually, that's always bothered me. I made sure to invite you, Luna. I even had a gown made.
Well, I didn't want to be present for the exam. It felt like it was cheating.
The what?
Well, you had given Twilight Sparkle many tests to prove herself to you already, and we both knew the end goal was for her to become a princess and take our places. So it was only fair that I gave her one as well. It's true she failed my first test, but the day was saved regardless.
Your test? You let Chrysalis in?
We really ought to get rid of the villain pen pal program. She seems so much less dangerous in scroll form.
But Equestria could have fallen. You left us all vulnerable to destruction, Luna.
You mean like you did when Nightmare Moon returned and you were nowhere to be found? Or when you summoned back the Empire prematurely, because Twilight's failures at the wedding had you worried she could not fulfill your intentions?
How about we just never talk about this again?
Agreed.
No.
Wow.
Princess Luna,
Isn't it glorious?
what did you do when you were on the moon?
So, it's come to this, huh? The last question. The final burden. Lifted at last.
You don't have to talk about it, Luna.
No, it's all right. It's time the truth was known. I just hope you can handle it.
I've made it with you this far, haven't I? Go on, then.
Well, I didn't really spend any time on the moon, per se.
What? Of course you did. Your visage was so clearly imprinted on the moon's surface.
Right. My body was there, but
I saw it every night. The guilt of it ripped me to shreds. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. And whenever I did, I was just plagued with all sorts of nightmares.
I was Nightmare Moon. So you understand that I couldn't very well give ponies good dreams.
Wait, you were still roaming the realm of dreams? All that time?
Just because you're on the moon doesn't mean you don't dream, Tia.
So all those dreams, the ones where I was standing in front of a classroom naked,
I thought it was pretty funny.
or the time I was being chased by a giant piece of cake, and the times that I thought I overslept and didn't raise the sun and every pony was angry with me?
I had plenty of time to get creative. Besides, they say that nightmares help you deal with deep-seated problems in the long run, so...
You couldn't have been asleep the whole time!
No, that is true. In my waking hours, I conjured food and mooned strange human metal contraptions that liked to take my picture. Pinkie Pie once told me the humans claim they made it onto the moon's surface. That's a lie, just so you know.
I can't. I just. Luna, we need to have a private discussion now.
I don't think they ended the show.
Do we have to do it?
Well, I don't see any pony else willing or able. Not since Twilight had a complete meltdown.
Shouldn't we try to get Pinky and Dash off the moon first?
But how do we do that?
I mean, the princesses ought to know, right?
Wonderful. Then you two track them down, and in the interim, I will host the next Ask Ponies.
No pony asked you to do that.
I suppose I'm just generous like that.
Spotlight.
Ready, ponies.
Face
Our
hat.
next guests, plural, will be Octavia Melody and Final Scratch, also known as DJ Pon 3. Please leave a question for one or both of them in the comments section. But be advised that you can only ask one or both of them once. Let's not spam the comment section. Oh, and read the rules, of course. All right. Bye-bye, darlings.
Princess Luna, do you still walk in Pony's dreams? Since you retired, does someone else do it?
I would never allow any other pony to carry that burden. You see, the depths of the horrors I have seen linger in the darkest reaches of ponies'
Remember when
innermost
Rainbow wanted
thoughts.
that power?
They worm their way into your very core and can scar you, even long after they are gone.
Don't be so dramatic. She had a 1,000-year break, and that was a lot like retirement, actually, so I let her keep that job.
Keeping this job ensures that no pony else ever has to face the darkness the way that I have. I am a martyr for the precarious peace amongst us all.
What did I tell you? So dramatic.
All right, pausing this real fast. Okay, we're gonna do a quick little change up here because at the moment we don't have a lot of time left. There's one video here that is technically on a time limit because it is a little bit more on an announcement on yeah, this is it. On what's coming up in a couple weeks. So we'll play this out and then probably close out for the evening. The rest of this will have to come to next week.
Onions!
Check.
I'll be right
Check.
back.
Extra bits of toiletries!
Check and check. Bliss, remind me again why you specifically needed my help packing for Everfree Northwest. I mean, couldn't Aeon do it for you in literally 2 seconds like he did for HarmonyCon?
I'm not ready for this! I will never be ready for this!
And that's a check on Lightning Bliss Meltdown number God we don't know because nobody bothered to start counting them. Come on, Bliss, we've been over this. No matter how much going to conventions puts you on edge, you still make an effort to go and make the best of it. Even when you felt underprepared, things always worked out in the end, right?
Easy for you to say! This is the first convention we're going to in over a year! And unlike you, I've only been to Everfree once! I'm still new to this con! I can't handle this, Uncle Songhorse!
Yes, you can, Bliss. Look, has it been a while since our last convention? Yes. Have things drastically changed since then? Absolutely. But I'm sure you can at least take a little bit of comfort knowing that this year's Everfree is being extra cautious with their safety regulations due to human malware. Who knows? You might not have to deal with an overwhelming amount of
Human
people
malware,
like
everybody.
Brony
That's a
Con,
new
rest in
term.
peace. Either way, it
No,
still
stick
promises
with the
to be a
pancakes.
fun and exciting yet safe event like it's always been. This year taking place August 13th to the 15th at the Hyatt Regency Bellevue in Washington. Just 15 minutes away from Seattle. You know, a coffee drinker's paradise.
That doesn't change the fact things haven't changed! And it's been so long since I've been out in public like this! Face it, Despy, I'm not cut out for conventions anymore because I always fail at them some way or another. I just can't keep things together!
Bliss, look at me. Look at me! That's just your brain lying to you. You're gonna do just fine. Besides, aren't you gonna be with Fiora the Tank Girl as an assistant at her vendor table this year?
Yes?
Exactly. You're not going as a community guest or anything, so there's no added pressure for you to be a part of, like, a million events at once. Well, aside from the TF2 Analysis Anarchy panel that we always host with Doc. But regardless, if you look at it a certain way, you're just going as a regular attendee. If anything, I'm the one who should be freaking out right now. I'm going to be performing at their Grand Galloping Gala as a musician just like I did back in 2018. And I'm still trying to figure out my set list. It's been ages since I've been in front of a crowd, and I don't want to seem like I'm rusty. Doesn't help that Midnight isn't able to come and support me due to a previous engagement that she can't reschedule. But you know what? I'm going to suck it up and break a leg anyway. So I suggest you try and do the same.
I can't, Uncle Songhorse. I just can't. There's still too much at stake for me. What if I don't look good for other fans that want to see us?
Bliss.
What if I don't keep up with Fiora?
Bliss.
What if the convention staff doesn't like me?
Bliss, whoa!
What if I fail to get back in the convention scene?
Lightning, Firetail, Marshmallow Bliss, are you even listening to yourself right now? I'm trying all I can to give you positive affirmation, but I am getting sick and tired of you shutting it all out and letting fear take over you when you know damn well you've got me and the others to help you out. I mean, for God's sake, if conventions really freak you out this much, then why do you still go to them like you're some kind of masochist?
I don't know, Despio. Maybe it's because I am trying to distract you from the fact that we're also planning a surprise birthday party for you, and I don't want to screw that up either.
Oh, don't you dare use your princess voice at me like that, Missy! I'll have you know that! Wait, did you just say surprise birthday party? For me?
I-O-E-I-O-U, hablo no inglés.
Ding dong,
I
dang
know
it,
English.
Blissy! Why'd you have to go and spoil the surprise?
What, huh?
Of course, Jasper
Jasper,
would.
what are you doing here?
Well, I was gonna talk with Bliss to confirm a few things for a special birthday boys party, but I guess that's become a moot point now, hasn't it?
Okay, you got me. Yes, we're planning something special for your birthday since it's happening the day before the con starts.
Wait, really? Oh, right. That is indeed a thing. Well, don't I look like a jerk?
It's all right. At least you don't know what specifically we're doing for you.
That is true. I am kind of excited to try and guess what's going to happen now. Sorry if I unintentionally pushed it out of you, Bliss. Human malware kind of did things to me, including making me lose the concept of time and dates.
It's okay, I wasn't much help either. I'm just nervous about being out of touch with going to conventions again. But I have you and Jasper both to help me out in case things were to happen.
It's true, broski. I'm gonna be at Everfree too. My very first Everfree. And I have no idea what to expect. But I know it's gonna be fun. Especially since we'll be back together with some of our old peeps we haven't seen since the lockdown. And not just Fiona the Tank Girl, but also Dusty Cat, Silver Quill, Saber Spark, and AC Race Best, who will also be serving
cool,
as community
Saber
guests. Alongside, let's see, community guests. Oh yes, Full Papers, Flutter Priest, and Lil Shy FIM, among others.
Can't forget about the guests of honor that are going to be there. Unfortunately, a good half of them will only be appearing via teleconference due to travel restrictions in Canada, including veteran guests Nicole Oliver, Tabitha St. Germain, Chiara Zani, and Ashley Ball, but also a few newer faces like the voices behind Dragon Lord Ember and Torch, Willa Milner and Matt Calrick, and the Flim Flam brothers, Sam Vincent and Scott McNeil. But for the guests of honor that will be there in person, we got comic artists Andy Price, Katie
I can't wait for Andy Price.
the voice of Cozy Girl, Sunny Westbrook, the voice of Sweetie Belle, Claire Corlett, and Gabriel Brown, aka Black Griffin.
It takes up slowly.
You know, the more I think about it, with this weekend being the first step towards pony conventions making a comeback and so many people to catch up with, I don't know how you're going to possibly fit celebrating my birthday on top of all that. You sure that's not being a burden to both of you?
Sheesh, and they say I worry too much.
You do! But nah, it's not a problem at all, broski. Like my obscurely distant relative always says, when you're family, you make the time. For am I not a pie of my own word?
Do you even have your own words?
Not really. I've been using the same words everyone else has been using. In fact, somebody else is typing my words for me. Hey! I see you there with a typewriter! Stop it! Typer! Damn it!
You know for a fact.
Wow, that was a nice
Be sure
fourth
to
wall
check out
break.
everfree.com for more information about the event, their safety policies, and to purchase your badge. Links in the description below. We hope to see you there, and keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile.
Okay, let me at least get this wild guess out of the way. Does my birthday surprise involve a pizza party?
Yep. Once again, my occupational destiny haunts my personal life. But no, we're not.
Good, then I'm completely stumped. See? Technically, the surprise isn't ruined after all.
Huh, he's got a point, Jasper.
Yeah, makes sense to me. So let's do the super scotch! Jujitsu! See you at Everfree.
You know, Jasper went on that rant as soon as he saw that line.
Maybe, maybe not. It could have also been line 2. Who knows? Where does the ad-libbing begin and the line end?
You
I
never
don't
know.
You tell me, oh improvisation master.
Okay. Everybody wants improvisation. Here we go. I moved to one to the corner.
Whoa.
You know that's
That's
still
some crazy
And now I
improvisation.
muted him. Okay, that's enough of that. That wasn't very good. It wasn't good improv anyway. I gotta admit it. That was lazy. I could do better.
How about that? That's pretty standard. I wouldn't call that improv.
Exactly. That's not improv at all. I could do better than that. You know what? While I think about this a little bit, let me go ahead and let's see. So yeah, we ran a little late, but apparently Pony Wars took us with it. But it's a good thing, you know.
Interesting to see how it goes.
I am excited to see, and I'm glad to see that their project actually got off the ground. I've seen so many that never make it. I actually have like 3 different card games that never made it to any kind of major production. Pony card games in my collection that never made it to major production. So I'm glad to see that they did, and I hope it really works out for them. But you know what? I'm rambling on here. Let's go ahead and let other people ramble on in my place. Starting off with Crazy Mac Capitan.
Fires, explosions, and classic, honestly, tricky, LOE, wrong. I don't know. I'm distracted by Kitty Cat.
Yeah.
Okay, then on to Deathlight Productions.
Oh, just the standard good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and see you next time.
Alright, then on to DM21. DM, are you there? DM going once. DM going twice. Tech Stallion. Tech?
I said night all.
Oh, okay. Alright, then let's go to that metal thing over there.
I see what you did there. But shouts out to all the lovely people. I'll get the after party chat going and just mow it. Shouts out to all our Twitch people 2020, Accidentally Impossible, TV viewer, our trade friend, Tim, Bloodless, Cold Ice, Cool Dude, Food, Deathlight, Draconic Liz, Speak, Playmaster 4, The Settles, the old Tech Man, me, and our Text Relay chat.
Alright, and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Go the hell to sleep.
Alright, with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in next week, where we'll probably be talking about the Pillars of Equestria at that time, and also catching up on some videos. Other than that, though, yeah, I'm excited. Free is just a few weeks away, and I really am. I'm excited to go to a convention. I don't care how sticky the syrup is out there. I'm willing to get a little messy now at this point. But let's go ahead and get our shout-outs in. First off, a big shout-out to Commander Something for keeping an eye on chat. Thank you so much. And then Cloud Draconic West, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, Fantastic Rip, Relay Serve, Sonic 5421, Techman, Tech Stallion, and yay! Archivers. Also, big reminder, tune in an hour early on the shows for the pre-show. It could be Jackbox, it could be something other. Either case, a lot of fun to be had. And also, after the show, we have the after party, the coffee house after party on Vaughn. We just show a bunch of videos and just goof around and have some fun. So, check it out if you want a little wind down. Wednesday, be sure to check that out. That's Winchester and his Wednesday crew doing Winchester and his Wednesday crew things. Will it be another game? Will it be a reading of a fanfic? You're going to have to tune in and see, but it's always a lot of fun either way. And also this Friday is going to be a special stream with Pony Wars, talking a little bit about the nuances. I don't know if we'll be streaming it at the same time, or if there'll be a link for you guys to check out. Either way, keep an eye out in our Discord, we'll let you know. And also Sunday has Circuit's Gaming Room with me, Circuit, and my gaming room. Be sure to check it out. What game we'll be playing this time? You'll have to see. We had a round of golf in the most extreme of ways, so you never know what will happen. And with that, I just realized I haven't started recording this entire time, so I'm going to have to download this video off of YouTube. Oh boy. But with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show, enjoying our shenanigans, our randomness, our crazy times, and just having fun. And I really hope you all had a blast with it. I love doing this every single week, and it's really great when we have something amazing happen with it. Or we go completely nuts on a card game. Whatever happens. But with enough of that, let's go ahead and play out with Violet Pony. I don't need to be fixed. Good night, everybody.
You so protective of the way that I am. I can do this by myself, don't you understand? Don't cry no more.